Welcome to Chennai City Garden. So today in this video we are going to see about growing chili seedlings. How can we grow chili seedlings? What type of chilies we can use to grow seedlings? What type of soil mix can be used? So these kind of information I will be sharing in this video. So please watch the video till the end to get the complete information. So first step is choosing the chili seeds. We can use the chili seeds from the chilies which we buy it from the grocery store. It is not that we have to buy it separately from the gardening shop. Just make sure that the chilies are reddish and mature enough. Only then the seeds from those chilies can be used to grow new seedlings. Next thing is the soil mix. So first we are choosing the proper chili seeds, and the second thing is the soil mix. Generally I use 50% coco peat and 50% vermicompost for any types of seedlings, and I'm using the same soil mix for these chilies too, and it was successful for me for so long time, so I'm using the same soil mix here. You can see here I'm just taking out the seeds from the chilies. There are nearly 100 to 200 seeds from those 4 chilies, so we will get more plants from these chili seeds. The next thing is that where to keep this seedling tray. That is the major question, because many of us feel that if it is kept under direct sunlight it may affect the germination process. But according to me, until the seeds germinate we can keep it in partial shade. After the seeds germinate we can keep it under direct sunlight. In that case it will grow really well. Even to germinate it needs certain amount of heat, I mean a warm kind of temperature. Only then the germination can happen. That's why I prefer a partial shade kind of a place where the germination can happen. After that we can transfer the seedling tray to a place where it gets full sunlight, because it needs proper light to grow the leaves. So now I am going to add some coco peat on top of the seeds. Just spread the coco peat on top of it. So whenever we are watering it, the coco peat can retain some water, so we don't need to add more water to it. Just a small amount of water can work for the germination process. And the coco peat is loose enough for the seedlings to come out. The seeds won't have any kind of difficulties to germinate. If you put some amount of soil on top of it, it can have some difficulties, but the coco peat won't affect the germination process at all. Now I am spraying some water. And another thing is, please use a sprayer like this. Don't pour the water on top of it. Just use a sprayer like this and spray the water on top of it, because if you use any kind of container to pour the water on top of this top of the seedling tray, it might affect the seeds, and sometimes the seeds might come out of the top layer. So in that case the germination can be difficult. So please use a sprayer like this. And I have covered it with a paper to make sure that there is no disturbances from outside. This is after 6 days. You can see here many seeds has germinated. I was just spraying some water every day, and you can see the germination is somewhat successful. Let us see after another 2 to 3 days, and you can see the seeds from the sides. As it is a transparent container, you can see many of the seeds are germinating. Let us see how it has grown after another 2 to 3 days. You can see here many of the seedlings has germinated. Nearly 60 to 70% of the seeds has germinated. I was just spraying some water on a daily basis, nothing else. And this is after 12 days. Most of the seeds has germinated successfully. Nearly 80 to 90% of the seeds have germinated. Let us see after another few days, and this is after 18 days. You can see most of the leaves are growing greener and growing really well. The container is full now. The space was not enough, so after a few days I have to transplant into another grow bag. You can see how uniform it is. Wow, it's really good. This is after 25 days. The growth is really good, and as you see here, the space is not enough for those plants to grow, so I have planned it to transfer it into another grow bag or a bigger bag. So this is after 30 days of time. Most of the seedlings has grown really well, but as you see, the space is not enough for them to grow greener or healthier. Still the leaves are somewhat lighter, so I just transferring it into another grow bag. This grow bag I used to use it for greens, so now I'm transferring all those seedlings into this bag. I will plant around 10 to 15 seedlings in this grow bag, but not more than that. I'm not sure that whether all those seedlings in the seedling tray can be grown into a bigger plant. Most probably I would use some of the plants and give other plants to my friends or neighbors. That's it. And now I will pour some water. Within another 10 to 15 days, all these seedlings will be healthier, greener and stronger. After that, we can transplant those seedlings into a separate grow bag. You can see even the stems are very light in weight, and it is not that stronger. It needs some time and space and a proper soil mix to grow healthier and stronger. Giving some water to those plants. The plants may slide now, but within 4 to 5 hours, all those plants will stand erect and it will start growing. Let's see how it has grown after another few days of time. You can see here, this is exactly the 50th day. All the seedlings has grown really well. The stems are stronger, the leaves are more greener. Now it's time for transplanting. So I'm using a cement pot. You can use any kind of a grow bag or any kind of plastic pot or even the terracotta pots. It will grow in all those pots. So for growing proper chili plants, we need to have proper soil mix. For growing chili plants, the soil mix is different. I used to use 50% of coco peat, 30% of vermicompost and 20% of red soil. You can replace the red soil with your garden soil. So you can see here I have put some mulch. I used compost as a mulch. This is somewhat a half done compost. So I have put those compost on top as a top layer and I have watered it. That's it. This is how we can prepare those seedlings. And this is the fertilizer that I am giving for chili plants. This is nothing but the vermicompost tea. I used to give those vermicompost tea for every 15 days, once for every 15 days throughout the growing period. I used to add 3 things as fertilizer: a handful of neem cake powder, a handful of bone meal and a handful of vermicompost for every month, once for every month. And I give this vermicompost tea as a liquid fertilizer once for every 15 days. This is my fertilizer thing for chili plants, and all the chili plants has given me more harvest, and the fertilizer has worked really well. So you can follow all these steps to grow the chili seedlings and the chili plants. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.